What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling tonight? Welcome to the What the Fuck Vodcast, Vodcast 3 with T-Jax. Tonight's going to be a good one. Talk about one of my favorite subjects, music, past concerts. Got a couple of my guys as guests tonight, man. What we're going to do here, we're going to bring them on, let them talk a little bit of shit for a second. We'll bring the next one on. Any musicians out there, man, you guys want to join in, chime in for a minute and talk some shit, some knowledge, whatever, man. Hit me up. You know what I mean? I'll shoot you the link, jump on here, talk some shit, man. I'm really trying to build this shit up a little bit, man. And so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. What the Fuck Vodcast, YouTube. We're on Spotify. Just type in What the Fuck Vodcast. It's pretty much everywhere. I'm gonna be starting it on Twitch here soon. Gonna be fucking dope, man. I want to bring you guys some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Some fucking funny stories. You know, the first one I showed my nuts, but I had to get that censored out. You know what I'm saying? My dude did want my shit to get taken down. I don't know why it says Facebook user. I'm looking at the comments, man, and I really want to know. It says R.I.P. Aaron Carter and Tim the Toolman Taylor. Tim the Toolman Taylor didn't fucking die. No, Tim Allen didn't fucking. That's Tim Allen, ain't it? He's not dead. That's my fucking guy. All right, what we're gonna do? We're gonna start bringing in some of my guests, man. Like I said, if you guys want to link, you guys want to jump on, I'll get you guys on accordingly. You know what I mean? I only get up to 10 guests. I think that'd be pretty cool. Sooner or later, I'll be doing it by myself. But you know what I mean? I'm trying to get this shit going. You know what I mean? But yeah, first, man, we got my boy Bubba Quad B.
Hey,
what's up, brother? How you doing,
man?
I'm doing all right. I'm good. I feel better from the gathering. I think that's the last time I seen you.
Man,
you actually made my whole gathering. We're not going to talk about it, but you made my gathering. You're like that guy.
Hey, I know what we're talking about, but like,
then you're like, oh man, I forgot I got some right now. I'm like, all right, bro. Yeah, it was great though. It was fucking great. How you doing though, man? What's going on? What you got going on, man? Tell everybody about yourself. Introduce yourself. You know, I know it says it right there on the screen, but fuck it.
My name's Bubba. Go by Quad B. I do music, I guess. I put some music out.
Do a little bit of rapping.
A little bit of rapping. I jam with a band as well too. A couple guys that I jam with. Shout out to Brock. Shout out to Cameron, James, Devin, everybody.
Oh yeah. I'm not hip, dude. You gotta send me some shit.
Yeah, dude. You got Snapchat by chance?
I don't. I'm not allowed.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Fair enough.
I'm not allowed, bro. I'm not
Fair
allowed.
enough. I fuck around on Snapchat a lot. I like cover like dumbass songs and like doing a lot of gutter rolls, a lot of like
you do that shit on
and
TikTok, bro. Do that shit on TikTok, man.
I have been. I put a few things out.
Did you see my Stone Cold Steve Austin entrance with the fire extinguisher at work?
I might have.
Yeah. I think dude. I got some dope shit out there, man.
I'm starting to use that a lot more.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
For sure.
The TikTok's cool, man. My kids kind of like, Dad, you should get a TikTok. Like, I really didn't know how to use it. You know what I mean? I did a couple of videos, whatnot, but you know what I mean? Fuck it.
Yeah, I got like 9 videos up. It's all bullshit. Some of it's like
he said Cody, aka Facebook username. Can you see the comments, Bubba?
No.
If you go to the right, I think it says comments. It don't show up. Comments still show up for you?
No.
Okay.
No.
It should pop up.
Oh well.
Let me see here. Oh yeah, you're good. I got to get these this link here for my guy. So anything lined up, man? Like, you got anything fucking dope coming? Like, you been working on some shit or what?
I mean, I'm sitting on some songs. I moved recently.
Release that shit.
Yeah, I know. I got to record them. I'm like, everything's written. I bought the beats. Like I'm trying to be as legit as I can be, but I haven't had the fucking time or like for a while there, I was running with one car between me and the old lady and work and shit like that. So I had a lot of priorities. But
yeah, man, I feel you.
There's a lot of guys that I jam with that we're really getting serious about putting a metal song out. So,
dude,
I'm excited about that.
Speaking of metal song, bro, me and Jay Biz and Digit got some shit, and my dude Russ from Demon Shifter.
I heard you talked about it on last episode. I heard that, and I was like, ooh, I can't wait to talk about it.
Listen, dude, it's gonna be so fucking dope, bro. Listen, the vocals, it's like, oh, bro, it's so dope. I don't even want to like say it. Look, the hook is just so crazy. He's like, oh, I want to say it, dude, but I'm not, bro. It's so raw, dude. The way you hit it.
I made a post yesterday about like, hey, like after I heard you talk about your song, I'm like, dude, there's a lot of people out there that are like in the rap genre that are starting to put like metal vocals and like more heavier guitars in their shit. And I'm like, look, man, if anybody needs anyone to scream on anything, I'm available, and I've been practicing hard. And like, I'm just throwing it out. I mean, so far, like, you know, Digits hit up about it. The boys in Wicked Woods hit up about it. So, I mean, we'll see, man. I really want to get that out there.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. T-Jax got a slick ass poo boo hair.
I see that. I see that, Tommy.
That's my guy. That's my guy. I hope you're doing well, Tom Bomb. I miss you, bud. One of the best fucking graphic makers in the world.
Shout out, Stand Clear.
What's up,
Stand
Keith?
Clear.
All right, we're gonna bring out my boy No Fucks, man.
Hey,
what up, guys?
What up,
No Fucks? What's up, brother? Nation of Elevation in this bitch.
Hey.
What's going on?
Not shit, chilling, enjoying this nice weather out here.
Are you settled in and all that?
Oh yeah. I got everything unpacked today, pretty much.
I seen once you got there, man. You got some butt, man. Yeah, I seen you post a picture of the pre-after getting butt face.
Yeah. There was.
Hey, you know, you guys been talking on the book. What was you guys meet on Facebook, or did you guys know each other?
No, actually, I'll break it down to you real quick. 30 years ago, she was my first girlfriend.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
We had to go our separate ways because, you know, we were young. Her parents went that way. Mine, you know what I mean, went the other way.
Yeah.
And then I've been trying to find her, and then I found her on the book. And then we've been talking. It's been like 3 months talking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up, man? With the nation, man? You plan on setting up shop, and you said you're waiting on some equipment. Last I talked to you.
As soon as I'm gonna get the equipment, set that all up, and then I should be fully running, up and functional, everything going by the end of January.
Shit. Speaking of him, my buddy Cody, man, actually got me, you know, hip to this program I'm using. Shout out to my guy. He's actually on here. I gotta bring him on after you. But I'll get you set up, man, like you got me set up. You know what I mean? You know, I think the setup's pretty dope, man. This is pretty cool for a podcast, you know, talk some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know?
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I thought it was pretty cool. I get all my stuff from Spotify, and like I could actually watch it on my Spotify. You know what I mean? There was a video
the video of this.
Yeah, I thought that was cool as shit, dude.
Yeah,
so like I was watching it driving.
Shout out to the Commission Network. It's fucking huge, man. It's like, you know, we're fucking NFTs, fucking every link that, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro, like it's huge, bro. It's a platform. You get to know everything, bro, about the artist. You know what I mean? Anything that, like, you know, merchandise, anything that they're doing, concerts, all that, man. Check it out, commissionnetwork.com/whatthefuck. We're still building, like I said earlier, we're still building here. It's gonna get fucking awesome. I'm gonna bring my guy Cody on, guys.
Hey,
I made it.
Hey, Cody.
Cody, you got your fucking clothes on.
Yes, I do. Finally, for the first time today, actually.
Was that
Shout out to my guy Lyric, man. And he's doing some shit too. I don't know why you guys can't see the comments, bro. I got it set up so you guys can see the comments.
One sec. I'll check.
I seen the one that when Thomas commented.
I see.
Yeah, no, I popped it up on the screen. Do you see him?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to go to just regular comments. It says private chat or regular comments. Go to the regular comments. You'll be able to see them.
Yeah. I got it set up. Like I can bring them onto this on the screen and whatnot. But some of them, like last week, said Facebook user. Like yours says Facebook user. It's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what's up, Lyric, man? My dude does this thing. He goes live, man, on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7, man. Chris Lyric Jensen, check him out, man. The dude's a monster, too, with the mic.
Hell yeah. I'm always down to check out something new.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you got going on, man? I know you're fucking you're doing some dope shit, man. Shattered Dreams. I see Beatbox Jake, man. He's been sharing some shit.
Yeah, I was just in the studio all weekend with Jake and Bio Killers. We're putting together a compilation album. It's going to be exclusive to tour, physical copies only. Weekend Warrior Tour starting February 11th in New Haven, Indiana. That kind of project dropping January 11th. I think it is, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Know me or knew me. I don't even know my own project name. I don't know. It's still in the early planning stages. So.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get shit on and popping though. I think we're in 7 states so far. So.
Balling.
Looking to book. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, man. Fucking yeah. The Morenci show was pretty fucking sick. You know what I mean?
Those are wild.
The hot dog wasn't sick. It was pretty good.
I bet you it was after you stole it out of my hand, asshole.
I don't have the picture.
It's the Glizzy King. What do you expect?
Right, fuck it. The Glizzard Wizard, motherfucker. All right, so we're gonna get into some shit, man. We're gonna get into talking some shit, man, about some past concerts. I think then we'll switch to the local music scene or wherever you guys are at. I know you're out there in Morenci and Dave, man, you're out there in Tennessee now, man. There's some sick ass spitters in Tennessee, bro. You know what I mean? Wait, you're gonna love that shit, man. And the love is totally like, dude, for real. Like when you go out of state, like to do a show, like I just did Rude Boy's Dance with the Dead for his birthday bash, dude, and I fucking murdered it, dude. I got so much fucking love. Like you do a show in Toledo, bro. You know, you get a couple people dap you up and shit, whatever. Hey man, whatever. But you've seen these guys like 30 times before. Like, hey man, I appreciate your continued support, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, you want to change that shit up for a while, man. But I'm gonna start with you, Bubba, man. What was a couple of your fucking favorite events, man, concerts, man, from the past, or maybe you got something coming up?
Man, my favorite events. So I tell people all the time, one of my favorite live performances I've ever seen was Trick Trick at Juggalo Day. That dude came out with he had a full band, and like I've got a thing for full bands. I love it when someone like even hip hop stuff, you know. And Cody, I mean,
more going on stage,
right?
A lot more going on. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. Like so when we was all at Juggalo Day, all this hip hop stuff going on. We get there, we see all the band equipment, not knowing who it's gonna be, and all of a sudden here comes Trick Trick with a keyboardist, a bass player, a guitarist, a drummer, a DJ, and a hype man. Like. Yeah. It was just a very fun experience. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Isham did that too, man. Recently.
Yeah.
Remember when he fell off stage? He was blindfolded and he had the
that just circulated again. Not that long ago. It just circulated again.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, dude. He's got something November 19th, bro. I'm definitely checking that out.
Up in Detroit. Yeah,
I'm definitely going. If you want to tag along, bro, let me know. But yeah, man, is there any other ones? I know the Gathering's got to be on there, man. It's got to.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like, I've been to 5 gatherings now. I mean, I was a late bloomer, but some people are.
Right, me too. That was my first one. I mean,
right. Last year, right. This year was your first.
And you were so excited for me though too. You're like, T-Jax is coming to the Gathering. Yeah,
dude, I love it. Like as soon as Digit said that, with the unfortunate thing with Highmore and shit like that, and he's like, Jax is coming to this place, and I'm like, fuck yeah, we're gonna party. I know Big Bro can party.
Yeah, so I pull up, bro. I pull up, man, and it's raining a little bit, and my dude Tips is like, shout out to Tips, but he was like, yeah, bro, it's raining. I'm like, dude, listen, dude, I've heard so many stories. Rain, sleet, or snow, this fucking weekend's gonna be spectacular. And then 10 minutes later, I heard 3 people say, show your butthole. I eventually showed my butthole, but it's just something.
Indiana was the first. That was my 3rd gathering. Indiana was, and that was the first time I showed my butthole. I got comfortable with it, and I just yep. I was taking a nap.
Me and Tips almost got kicked out, bro, because he decided to go pee like literally right next to main stage, and there was like 4 security guards looking at him. I'm recording him pissing and shit. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Just for footage from the gathering. Dude, I got so much footage, dude. I said footage that I cannot post because I probably have, I haven't been in Facebook jail in a while. Knock on wood. But,
Bound to happen.
Yeah. What about you, Cody?
Favorite local show we talking?
It don't matter. Any show, man. Fucking any show. Any show.
My first hip hop show that I went that wasn't mine was fucking Mac Miller and fucking Wiz Khalifa at Eastern Michigan. That shit was wild.
That sounds dope. Wiz Khalifa show does sound dope, man.
I had just fucking started college, and we got the bright idea. Everybody's smoking weed around us. We're just gonna fucking light cigarettes up here, indoor venue. They weren't having that. We're all just a bunch of 18-year-olds all fucked up in the crowd. Fucking took a limo there and shit. I don't know why.
Right.
Took a fucking car, but
all
fucking jacked up. And I don't know. The light show and everything just on point. That's a big thing for me.
You said the life show?
The
light show. Oh, dude, that shit's always awesome. Dude, my dad went to a Pink Floyd concert, and they had it was like a light show, and he said it was probably, and then what is it, Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
Are you hip? They got an amazing fucking light show, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've heard about it. It comes to Huntington every year, don't it?
I think so. Any other shows, bro? Like any other, like, you know what I mean? Like even local events, man. I know, like, dude, like we could talk about this shit for hours, bro. Like we could talk about this subject for literally hours. You know what I mean?
Back when fucking Toledo had a major artist in town, it seemed like every other weekend. It seemed like there was a new major artist in town. Fucking
Brock
Big
Curry
Sean
did that.
Omni, dude.
He made that happen.
Shout out to Omni. I literally, that was my, I was probably like 24, 25 at the time, but it was my first like really, really big stage show. Like you couldn't see the back of the fucking room type shit. And I told my hype man, I'm like, hey, dude, I don't know my fucking words. He's like,
what?
He's like, dude, we're gonna get through this. Just knock out like the first 3, and I've taken that to now. Yeah, shout out to Innovation Concerts, Thomas. Those guys.
Oh yeah, dude.
Good.
Yeah. Shout out to Innovation for sure. You've been seeing pictures from Brock posting like getting a new roof, blah blah blah, posting pictures of inside of Frankie's. Like, dude, it's gonna happen. It's pointless to let it just fucking sit there. And people drive by it like, man, I remember I did this here. I opened up for this person here. You know what I mean? Yep. But what about you, No Fucks?
Oh, bro. I think my favorite show that I've been to, and I've been to quite a few. I think the last one that you had at when there. And
was it the birthday bash?
I think so. At that
shit was bad. I think that might have been like one of my last shows.
When Cody,
I thought this was pretty funny.
I was gonna talk about it. That was the first time I ever got kicked out of a concert. But I mean, I was gonna wait for my turn to come around again.
It's all good. You're good, bro. You're good.
Yeah, that was the loudest show I went to was shit, I don't even know, man. See, these are questions I should know the answer to. Oh, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right, bro. You can think about. I mean, you gotta think we've probably been to fucking over probably 1,000 shows in our life. I mean, I know I have. And I'm still fucking going to events, dude, and supporting and shit like that, man. That's what I started out. That's what I started out doing before I even started rapping, dude. Like my girl's brother, Sharon, man, rest in peace. He introduced me to a lot of cool cats, man. You know what I mean? And I met a lot of dope ass people. You know what I mean? And it's really, honestly, dude, it's about who you fucking know. It'll help you. It'll help you a lot on your journey. But yeah, man.
I went to a tribute concert once of Ozzy, and it was at I don't know, that place next to Deja Vu. And bro, that was by far the most hypest show I've ever been to.
Yeah,
by far.
Sounds like it'd be a dope ass show.
It was.
I watched I wanted to go see like the fucking Post Malone tour, man, but it was fucking taxing, dude. They're like $300 and some tickets, bro. You know what I mean? And the one tour they did, he had Ozzy Osbourne, dude, and that was fucking sweet. Like, imagine how he felt having Ozzy Osbourne on stage with him. Anybody, you know what I mean? You got a fucking legend. You know what I mean?
If you watch,
they call it.
If you watch Post Malone post his tour on TikTok, if you watch him, a lot of his songs are songs.
I just want to drink a beer with that dude, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
He reminds me of somebody that smokes Reggie weed, though. Like he would just, I don't know why I thought of that, but he just reminds me. It's like everybody said he stinks very bad. Like he don't
out of the PBR can that he just smashed.
Yeah, man. But all right, we could switch it up if you guys want to keep talking about past shows. We can. I mean, Bubba, you are actually it's my turn. I haven't even answered the fucking question yet. I'm about to skip me and shit. What the fuck? I gotta say, man, recently, man, I went to it was probably my best. The best fucking show I've been to, bro, honestly, other than AC/DC. Shout out to my dad, man. He fucking made that shit happen for me, dude. That was fucking dope to see Angus up there skipping and shit. But I got to say AC/DC, dude, and Wu-Tang Clan, man. Wu-Tang Clan and Nas, like, just, dude, the stage performance itself, like, there was no background vocals. It was all live. And you can't go wrong with an all live show. You know what I mean? You know, you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But it was dope, man. Like it's like they didn't miss a word. It's like, you know, when we perform and shit, you know, there's sometimes we'll drop the mic down and let the background, you know what I mean? And then we'll go right back up. I do that. I'm famous for that shit, dude, because I run out of breath because I'm fucking fat. But yeah, man. The Gathering though too, dude. The Gathering fucking changed my life. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That shit changed my fucking life, dude. Like,
absolutely,
it was insane, dude. I drank beer out of my own shoe. I spun the fucking wheel. I peed inside of a traffic cone. I peed inside of a traffic cone, and somebody downed a beer out of it right after I peed in it. Like, it was fucking insane, dude. Like, you see some shit that you just don't see. You know what I mean? Like,
shout out to the 216 Ninjas.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to them guys. So I'm walking, dude. It was, what was it? I think it was a Saturday night. Yeah, it was the last night, dude. I'm walking. I'm just like, Digit and RC, man. They're like, yeah, we're gonna go back to camp, dude. Whatever. I think it was after. Fuck, what was it, man? No, because the JCW shit was Friday night, right? It was Saturday night, and I'm just like, dude, fuck this, dude. This is the last night. I'm kicking it all fucking night. You know what I mean? So I'm just walking around, just chopping it up with everybody. You know what I mean? Chopping up with everybody, dude, and fucking I see you, and I'm just like, is that Bubba? Yes. You know what I mean? And fucking everybody.
We kicked it at 216 for a grip.
Dude, hey, we kicked it for at least fucking 2 fucking hours, bro. We at least kicked it for like 2 hours.
I'll buy that help wanted sign.
Yeah, but what was it, man? I like everywhere you look, dude. It's like everybody's got a balloon of nitrous. Like, I guess that was the thing. I didn't like.
216 are known for having, like, they're the ones that have it. Everybody knows.
Like,
I've huffed nitrous.
Yeah. Hey, dude.
Everyone's first gathering, like, especially if they're around me, they're like, "Oh, what's that?" I'm like, "You're about to find out. Here you go."
Yeah, you guys, dude, you and your chick, dude, just kept pushing on me. I'm like, dude, that shit's scary, bro. Like, look, dude, you know how many balloons did you guys waste? Remember, they kept floating up like, it was, and you were like, no. It was fucking hilarious, bro. It was great. That was a great fucking time. But I think I tried it at DJ Clay's, the after party. I ended up going to the after party. I think that was before I went to kick it with y'all. Like, I had left there. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave here and just go see what else is going on. But dude, everywhere you went, it was fucking happening, dude. Like, everybody, you know, they'd stop.
Especially the last night, people are just giving it away,
dude. And you know what? And talk about the depression that you go through when you leave.
Depression's real. It's
real, bro. Like, I didn't want to leave. Like, I miss my kids, of course. I miss the family and shit, dude. But like, that shit was so fun, bro. You know?
Yeah, it's real.
That shit was fucking awesome, man. Okay, we're gonna let's talk about let's talk about the local scene here, man. Or where?
Hey, real quick.
You guys don't want to? Let's talk about it. Say it.
Hey, real
talk that
quick.
Shit.
Just before we get into that, I want to talk just because of Sam's. Shout out to my brother John Sams. I know you're watching. But yeah, I used to work on the power line, and we used to work together. And Jelly Roll came to town, like the next town over from us, and we had a lot of shit happen. We moved an hour away, and we made a lot of shit happen. I already bought tickets. I bought tickets for 5 of us to go. We all went. We all got fucked up. We all drank, smoked, all that shit. I got long hair. You know what I mean? And I had 2 joints rolled in my ear, tucked in my hair. Now this is in Indiana. Indiana is weird. Indiana's weird. I hate Indiana. It's very weird.
Ain't it legal down in Indiana?
It might be, but like this was probably 6-7 years ago. But yeah, it was like it was like, again, it was out of state. Like my first big show out of state.
You out for the joints, bro.
Yep, sure did. My brother Andy, he had one. Well, this was besides the 2 that were in my ear. He had one, passed it to me, and like mid-pass, security guard came up, put his hand on my shoulder. I was like, all right, sorry, bro, here we go, take it. And he's like, nope, you're out. I'm like, what do you mean I'm out? And I look at everybody and they're like, what do you mean I'm out? Just take the joint, dude, I'm good. And he's like, nope, sorry, you're out. And they're kicking me out. I'm causing all kinds of hell. I'm flipping everybody off. Now, I shit you not. If you know Jelly Roll, he's got a song called So Long. And literally that song was playing as I'm getting kicked out. So long, so long. I'm singing it, flipping everybody off. Scary Larry's running the merch shop. He daps it up real quick before I get kicked out real quick.
Damn,
so I go out to the smoke section. Yeah, I go into the smoke section, and I'm pissed off, talking shit. Someone asked,
did he at least give you your joint back, or he let you keep your weed, right?
He didn't find the 2 in my ear. So I go out to the smoke section, like on the other side, like the parking lot side of the gate. And I'm talking all this shit, told someone and his girl that were standing there what happened. And he's like, man, that sucks. You need some? I was like, no, actually. So I pull out both joints, light them, and him and I just like, we smoked the rest of them joints. And the security guard comes out. He goes, hey, did you just get kicked out? I said, yeah, but I'm kicked out. I'm not trying to get back in. He's like, well, you can't talk to people out here. All right, but
I would have put you in his fucking face.
Yeah, I was out of state. I was there for work. I wasn't trying to get arrested. I was pissed the fuck off, but yeah, it was a fun time. First show I ever got kicked out of, and it was in fucking Valpo, Indiana. Shout out to Big Shots, you fucks.
Well, fuck Valpo, Indiana for kicking my boy out. I got us kicked out of the Busy Bone concert at Peabody's back in the day. Digit was a little upset.
Hell yeah, I think Digit told me about that, reminiscent about Peabody's. I
was like 18 or 19 and out, dude. Those are the craziest years, man. Like right there, like I was fucking all over the place. But we'll jump into what's going on in the local scene or whatever's going on in your guys' area. No fucks in Cody. I know you got a lot of shit going on, Cody. I mean, from my standpoint, man, like I feel like ever since like Frankie's and like Headliners and like I don't know if you guys remember the Iggy's that was right there on the corner. Frankie's and Iggy.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, those are all venues. Like, why can't
I was there when I lived in Rossford when I first got into the scene. I was there literally 3 times a week. I lived 2 miles from it in Rossford, and I was there 3 times a week for everything. For everything. Yep.
A Wednesday night they'd have a rock show. That bitch, you'd see that motherfucker jumping, dude.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
The next 2 nights later, Rich will be at Frankie's, and then the next night, someone will be at Main Street. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Headliners, bro. MGK. I seen MGK there when he was hanging from the rifters, probably inhaling all the asbestos that was falling.
That was my first like real like big underground show. I was leaving for Chicago for school, and one of my best friends got us tickets in Gibsonburg at my hometown, and actually he bought them from my girlfriend who was working at the gas station at the time. Funny full circle kind of stuff. But I went to that show, and like I paid off the bouncer to like let us in the door like as everybody else was getting into, because we were at the back door and they had that front door over at Headliners where everybody lined up.
Right.
And I was first one at the back door, and I was like, what's the difference? We're like, well, those are all VIP people. I slipped him $20, and he got the little tip in his ear that they're letting people in, so he let us in. And I ran and I hugged front and center the whole time. There's a picture C Fifth because he opened that show on stage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
There's a picture like someone got of like him back here, like the back of his head, and you can see me front and center wearing my white hat and everything. Like I see it every time he posts it. I'm like, yep, there's me.
That's fucking dope. I mean, you guys know pretty much. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the post once upon a time. I was doing Hip Hop Fridays at the Ostrich, man, and that shit was so dope. And you know, having the son with the circumstances that the shit he's got to go through, I had to, common sense. I'm having a child. I had to take a break. I think what it was, man, and I pieced it together. What it was is I think I was making him so much money at that bar that he wanted to keep it going, and he waited a little bit, man, and released that fucking Hip Hop Friday shit. I'm just like, dude, that was like after he was a man and asked me, he's like, hey, do you want me to keep this going? I said, no, bro. Like, if anybody does it, I want She Speaks to do it. You know what I mean? Because me and her and her husband are tight, and you know what I mean. And I wanted them to do it because I know they do it right. And he respected it. I thought, bro. Then I seen that, I'm like, oh, bro, like this is not happening. You know what I mean? So,
well, that's all right. Most of your friends were banned from it anyway, so.
Yeah, I know, bro. That was fucking shitty. No,
I'm pretty sure I'm on that list too.
I had a lot of friends. Yeah, I had a lot of friends upset with me over that. Like, man, I can't fuck that place. Do it somewhere else. Like, I had to.
Like, I'd promote it. I'd share it, but sorry, I can't go. I'm on the list.
When I brought Rude Boy and Carlito there, man, I had a few of my friends. Like, you know, Ethan wanted to get on that show, man, and I wanted him on it. Digit wanted on it. I really wanted Digit on the show. You know what I mean? And he just wasn't for it. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I just won't go there. I don't fuck with that dude. Fuck that dude. And I'm still like, fuck that dude. Fuck you, police ass bitch. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that's watching the What the Fuck Vodcast, man. We're still talking shit, man. So the local scene, man. You gotta have like right now. We really don't have shit. You know what I mean?
It's like, not, dude.
Like, hey, dude, there's a new venue called Prime Nightlife, and it looks dope. You know what I mean?
I'm going there for Knuckle Funk next month.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to go with you. Then I'm definitely going. I'm gonna try to talk my dad into going, dude.
I'm going to the Saturday show, and that's sold out already. There's a Friday show with limited tickets.
If we had a stable venue, man, that like even like the Ottawa Tavern, dude, they're steady doing shows, bro. And you know,
dude, I've been going there a lot more for rock shows, and it's always popping. Yep, I saw Snarly in downtown Brown there when that was their last show ever in Toledo. That shit was awesome.
Right. So Bubba, man, what do you think about the local scene and what it is now, man? I know a lot of people are still doing concerts and whatnot, but majority of them are at fucking like concert or not halls, bro, like rented fucking halls, and there's no stage. Like, where's the platform for us to, you know what I mean? Like, it shit's whack anymore. You're forced to go to Detroit.
It's a bummer. Like, when I got into it as a fan, and then I became, like a promoter, and then I started managing and hyping for Joe and Madhouse and shit like that. And like that was always popping. Yeah. Like we were always doing shows, whether it was at the Civic or Realm. Like, I worked at it when it was the Realm. I was a bouncer there. But like,
dude, that place is gutted out, bro. Gutted.
I seen that, man. It's so like it's so wild. I think they're taking out that whole wall right there where that bar was to separate the two rooms.
Yeah, they're doing something to it though, because I went there with Tips, man. He met up with some of his people, and it was a disaster, bro. It brought back a lot of memories though, man. I think that was the last time I got to perform with Zach, man. You know? Yeah,
I think that was the last time, honestly, I seen Zach. Honestly, that might have been the last one that you're thinking of. Like, was it the Hell's Kitchen show?
Yeah, the Johnny Palooza, man. That shit was fucking dope.
Yep, I was there for that. Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's just there's nothing there.
Cody's gonna like this one.
It's kind of a bummer.
That, Cody?
Yeah, that's it.
Hold on, I'll have to bring it on the thing. I don't know how to do this here. There we go. Is there a lot of fire trucks there?
There are a lot of fire trucks here. We got a lot of fire trucks, a lot of EMS. One police officer, but no police officer on duty on Sundays. We can't afford that shit. We got marijuana.
I'll say it for Sam's. I get shit from him like 3 days a week. I'm just there. St. Mary's Fire Department just all hours of the day, 3 o'clock in the morning. Just we're gonna test our sirens just up and down the street. Just what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah.
It's pretty comical.
Yep, we got weed here. We got some cool shows during the summertime, mostly house
Hey,
parties.
we got some weed here. We're about to smoke.
There you go. But yeah,
Shout out to my guy, man, Cody, man. Thank you for being on here, Cody, bro.
Oh, no
If
problem,
it wasn't
man.
for you, I probably wouldn't even be doing this shit, dude. To be honest with you, man, you inspired me to do this for real. Because shout out to the Cody podcast. Make sure you guys tune in to his. He's got a fucking morning show and all that shit, dude. Like you guys are really doing it up.
We got a pretty. We're taking. What was that, Davey?
I love the morning show. I get up. That's the first thing I tune in. I wake up.
Hell yeah. We got another. We're taking a couple weeks off after tomorrow. We got a plan to kind of move some shit around and pretty big announcement to make some things 24/7. So.
Oh yeah, dude. 24/7.
Yes. Not all podcasts though. That'd be terrible.
Well, you got my support always, bro. You know that.
If I could sit on my fat ass and talk for 24 hours, I would fucking do it and make a living.
And get paid for it.
Yes, that's the big part.
Yeah.
We're gonna monetize.
And that's what we're all trying to do, dude. We're all trying to build, man. Even anything that we're doing in life, man, we're just trying to build. We're trying to do better. You know, if you make a fucking mistake, man, you learn from the mistake and you try to do it better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just like my first vodcast. I looked so fucking nervous. You know what I mean? And I look back at it like, you know what? I'm going to keep it up just so I can look back after, like, when I go to my vodcast number 100.
Absolutely.
You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? You know,
progress.
Yeah, dude, you live and you learn, man.
My first show, I panicked. I stuttered real bad. I panicked. But about my third one, it was like cake work.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cody.
I still get nervous. But not like I did.
All right, you kind of just like skipped Cody, but it's okay. Cody, man, what about you, man? You've been to Toledo a lot, dude, and you came and rocked. You actually did my birthday bash, didn't you? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't take her pants off like you do usually all your shows, or was it? Yeah.
I gotta say, Highs was one of the first artists I ever seen when I started getting into the Toledo scene.
Yeah, dude, you were at Main Street and all that shit too, dude. You were doing shit for fucking forever.
I was at Iggy's before it was called Iggy's too.
Right.
What was it called? Fucking, I'm trying to think. What was that called? Cloud 9. Dude, that place was toxic though, bro. That motherfucking place.
It was rough, dude. It was rough.
Did you have the crackheads upstairs, bro? Fucking. Oh, dude, it was nuts.
It made it so genuine, though. It was awesome. I loved every second of it.
That's where I brought Mastermind to, bro. I brought Mastermind from Nodis there, dude. It was pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I linked up there with Phenomenon, and then fucking we went. There was a couple different spots he led me to. I don't have a scene. I didn't have a scene here at the time. Now you got a couple rappers from Morenci or whatever, but back then wasn't nobody doing it. There was a rock band, which we kind of hated each other at the time. We're best friends now. But that was about all we had here. So it was like, there's no fucking venue here unless you rent something for some overpriced shit that you can't even pack the room full for $10 to get your money back at the time. So it was like, I got to go somewhere. So I started out in Adrian, went to Toledo, and I built there pretty much. So like the local scene now is so much fucking different. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And it's like, I've had DJs explain it to me. It's like, we booked this tour, and I booked this tour all myself. Like the different stops and shit. And the only fucking spot I could not lock down until like recently was Toledo. And then, I had people explaining to me, well, the violence going on, Well, pussies, put your fucking guns down. If you're going to take a fight, take it out to the fucking sidewalk.
That's right.
Again, because that's not fucking
helpful whatsoever. That's fucking right.
Right. It makes the whole scene look bad. Nobody wants to go out, and then it dwindles down. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I've never had no issues at my concerts, man.
No, I've never come across like all the shows that I've been to in Toledo. There hasn't really. I mean, there might have been like a scuffle in the parking lot, but like other than that,
I'm from the East Side, you guys know, and Hell's Kitchen was it for me when I was a kid, bro. That was it. Like, you know what I mean? Hell's Kitchen was the shit. Shout out to the fucking guys, man. You know, but they used to sell out every fucking venue they went to, bro. Fucking even Toledo. You ain't going to a Toledo show unless you're getting in the fucking mosh pit because the whole crowd, it's fucking nuts, bro. Like, and then like when the Johnny Palooza happened, they did the Hell's Kitchen thing, and that was fucking dope. That was fucking amazing. Even though Dennis was
20 years later,
but,
right?
When Zach passed away, man, and we did the benefit for him, it was pretty much like they were all there, so they had to do it. So we're like, we go tell, like, hey man, we're about to go put in white bread, or you know what I mean? We're about to go put in, like, you guys got to do this shit, and it happened, bro. And I'm talking about, I'm getting fucking chills just thinking about how fucking dope it was to be on stage with all the members of Hell's Kitchen and watch everybody just go fucking ape shit, dude. That was dope, man. That was everything for me, man. You know what I mean? That's all, But
being up there with people you grew up in the local scene with,
dude, not even that. Like
just the whole family thing too. Everybody,
the shit that we've all done, man. Like you think, man. Like we were young at once upon a time and fucking looking up to these people, and now like the people we've met, these people, like we do business with these people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's fucking awesome, bro. Like honestly,
I was 19 when I met like you and Digit and them, and now like I played it, like I made my debut at Digit 6, his 420 show, and then like I did Keeper Fest. I got my name on a shirt. I thought that shit was the coolest ever. You know what I mean?
He's talking about moving, man. I really hope Digit don't move, but if he does move, I'm for it. You know what I mean? Because hopefully he's doing it for a good ass. You know what I'm saying?
Something that I'll add, and it was kind of underground and like behind the scenes back in the day in Toledo, was that would probably help nowadays. Not like what the Polish is doing, banning everybody, putting them on a list and all that shit. But I think the big thing is that promoters aren't paying attention to who the fuck they're booking or asking through the grapevine. Right. Out there, you can figure out shit about anybody out there. Like when I book an artist that I don't know, I ask a couple people, hey, have you heard of this dude? Does he bring trouble? Has he had any conflicts at your shows? And we had this like imaginary list of like people you just didn't fucking put on shows. You were basically blackballed from the city, but it wasn't like, an actual list. You just asked around to other promoters, and I think that got lost.
That's awesome. And you just see, I just went through that, bro. I just pretty much like shun this dude from fucking ever performing in Toledo again. He's not allowed to ever touch a stage again. If he does, and he don't get off it, I'm there, bro. I'm pulling up. That's
fly zone.
There's no you don't talk about people that ain't here no more. You know what I mean? Especially somebody close to me. You know what I'm saying? That, whatever, dude. Facebook's Facebook. People are gonna run their fucking mouth. You know what I mean? I go through it. It's whatever, dude. Shit ain't real unless you pull up. If you ain't pulling up, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers really ain't about that smoke. And I wanted to say too, and I know Cody, man, we went over this. I don't know how many fucking times, man. I get getting paid to play, but I do not get getting paid to play if you cannot bring more than 3 people to a fucking concert. And I'm not talking about your girlfriend and your fucking dad or your fucking brother. You know what I mean? Fans. Like, if I'm paying you $100, $150 to rock a set, am I gonna get that back? Like, are you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're gonna, perform your talent, whatnot, but do you have people that are coming to support you for what you're getting paid for? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what can you put out as an artist?
There's this bit. I as an artist, I feel like tickets is the way to go with that.
Yeah,
that makes them earn their.
Nobody likes tickets no more, dude. That shit's fucking over with. It seems like, bro. Like, shout out to fucking Handsome, man. Shout out to Handsome, man, and fucking they got tickets. He's performing at the Maumee fucking theater, bro. That's big shit, bro. East Side. Shout out to Handsome.
No, but I think tickets are the middle ground that artists and promoters need to fall on, because artists get paid. You work your ass off, you get paid for the ticket. I mean, guarantees are cool if you can come up with your end, but unless you prove yourself, you're not going to get a guarantee every time. Tickets is that middle ground that everybody needs to come to and grind your ass off for it. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I didn't like about tickets, man, was that Brock would only let us make, like, not even Brock, bro, like the whole innovation, $2 a ticket. You know, that was kind of shitty, but dude, it was still love, dude, because listen, they did so much for the city, man, especially for the East Side, dude, because the East Side's got a bad rep in Toledo, bro. You know what I mean? We've been had a fucking bad rep. Don't go over to the East. Them motherfuckers all druggies. So, no, bro, East Side's really we really, about that smoke. And there's actually some dope shit that goes on the East Side that's been going on the East Side for years. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's Main Street, Diagonal, there's fucking Frankie's. You gotta think of all the dope fucking performers and artists, man, that's came to our city. You know what I mean?
I've seen so much just in that one little block on the east side of Toledo, dude. You know what I mean? Whether that be national performers, whether that be really feel and understand an east side love. You know what I mean? Just a local show. I was at Iggy's for MBK back in 2015. And I was standing in the way fucking back and still touching shoulder to shoulder, butt to gut. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that was all love. And everybody was rocking it. Butt? Yep. Pack, bro.
Yeah. No, what about you? I love it when artists come and they're like, well, if you're not going to pay me for the show, then I ain't coming. Motherfucker, that tells me you don't have your business in order, because if you had ASCAP and BMI, you're getting paid anyway. So you must not be too serious of an artist. I'm sorry.
Right.
Next.
Hey, so what are those things that people are doing now that should have been doing a long, long time ago? It's like a specific link that you send a promoter and they click on it and it's everything that you've done. EPK. What is that called? An EPK.
Electronic press kit.
Yes. I definitely advise any artists, if any artists are watching, to do one of those. Look into that. It's called an EPK. You know what I mean? You want to get on a dope ass show, man. I've been seeing a lot of shit going on in Detroit, dude. A lot of motherfuckers are coming to Detroit. A lot of venues, man. Kind of fucking jelly. You know what I mean? Because I wish we had that here in Toledo, man. And not even that. It's motherfuckers are worried. They don't want to come out no more, man. Like you said, Cody, nobody want to come out no more. You got motherfuckers shooting up fucking, I don't know if you heard about it, but shooting up football games, dude. Mm-hmm. You know, my daughter had a homecoming last night for it was a all city homecoming. I'm not saying I'm glad, but I am glad because they didn't let her in because they were out of tickets and there was no money at the door. And it was 6th through 8th grade, all citywide. You know what I mean? So I'm just right then and there. I'm thinking damn, all this shit that's been going on. I hope my daughter ain't, you know what I mean? I told her, first fight you see, you need to call us. We're coming to get you. She called us, said, hey, boom, not even that. It was $40, man. Who the fuck, did you guys have to pay to go to a dance when you were a kid? Ain't that shitty?
$3.
Right. For a middle school dance. Right.
But hey, dude, you know what? I was happy, man. She looked.
They get a bottle with that too? Shit.
Yeah, no, they're fucking kids, Bubba, you fucker.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What's the $40 for then?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what my girl was saying too. You don't even get a fucking glizzy or nothing with that shit. Damn, bro. What about you, No Fucks, man? What's your take on the before you left, man? What's your take on the local scene here, bro?
What's up, brother? Toledo is home no matter what. And when I left, there was all kinds of crazy drama. Like he was saying, they shot up
yeah, it was nuts.
There was a couple other people that were shot up. This shit's gotta stop, bro.
Yeah, that shit's insane, man.
The kids that pistol whipped that lady with her baby.
What the fuck?
What? I didn't see her about that.
Yeah, the same kids were robbing over there on the West End. Them same kids are robbing.
Punk ass kids, bro. They've never been punched in the mouth before either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're scared to get punched in their fucking mouth. That's why they go buy a fucking gun. All that allowance money they save, they go buy a little gun and they post some pictures on Facebook like they're tough. But they really would never in their life pull that lemon ever. You know what I mean?
Nope. I agree. It's sad, there's drama everywhere. But
I'm on South and Broadway, or not South and Broadway. I'm on South Avenue, bro. South at Airport shit, dude. There's always fucking police. There's always fucking gunshots. it's like, damn, bro. Like we just heard one the other day. It sounded so close for comfort, bro. And I just told my kids, go upstairs right now. I should have said go down in the basement. You know what I mean? Common sense. You want to go, if there's a shootout, go the fucking the lowest point in your home that you can go, because you know them shots go, you know what I mean? You got a basement, get your ass in the motherfucking basement. Don't go peeking out the fucking window because she might get shot in the motherfucking face. She might be fucked. You know what I mean? Sad to say, man, but it's Toledo for you, bro. First chance I get to get the fuck out this bitch, I'm gone. For real.
Peace.
You did a lot of my shows though, man. Like, what's your take though? Like, do you think before you left that people were doing their job on, like, you know, giving the artists, like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you get?
The biggest promotion is yourself. I mean,
yeah.
You really can't depend on too many. Like there's a handful that will promote the fuck out of music. You know what I mean? And then there's that'll listen to it, keep it moving. But as far as promotion goes, man, I think the promotion is great. The talent is great. But all the way across the board, Toledo's getting slept on.
Oh, dude, Toledo's been getting slept on forever. Yeah. Like everybody, all the rappers that I know that's left Toledo. Like, you gotta even look at Dre Parr, bro. Dre Parr's doing big shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dre Parr, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, fucking everybody saying leave Toledo, man, has actually done something. You know, like mad talent, mad fucking talent, dude. I don't have enough fucking fingers to say all the talent. What was you saying? No fucks.
My favorite local artist is.
I didn't hear you. You cut out. Like I told you, you're fucking cutting out. Get your shit together.
Next time I'll be on the laptop.
Who's your favorite rapper besides T-Jax?
Ray Stone.
You say Ray Stone?
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna shine.
We just played that on Cody Live last time.
That's my shit, bro. He's still doing shit too, ain't he?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. I see back in the day it was a Philly P, Stink Bomb, Ray Stone, Triple Threat. Shout out to Jay Bird and Big Dave. Fucking who else was it, man?
Real quick,
I was Hell's Kitchen.
I was at a flea market not that long ago, and I always flip through CDs anytime I see them, and I picked up a Triple Threat CD, dude.
Yeah, they're old school, bro. They're always old
yep,
school.
I had to.
Jay Bird's still grinding. He's still putting out tracks. Shout out to Jay Bird.
I did a car show with Jay Bird like a month ago.
Yeah, he's got a clean ass caddy. Ain't it a caddy or a Lincoln?
I think it's a Cutlass.
Oh, Cuddy.
Yeah, he's got a Cadillac too, but his show car is a Cutlass. Thing, Monte Carlo or Cutlass, I can't remember.
Who remembers Frankie's when they had the shows upstairs and downstairs?
I just
Bubba, you remember that?
I was at the tail end of it. Yep.
Cody, did you ever get?
I was there for a few of them.
That?
I think I had just started performing at Frankie's, possibly when that was happening, or that was.
Oh, dude, it was actually dope, man, because it was pretty even with people. There was a lot of people downstairs, because you could get away with a lot more downstairs than you can upstairs. Yeah, and like
there's like one person and a bartender downstairs.
Yeah. I remember me and Madman Mike Easy, rest in peace, Maher, man. But I remember we beat the shit out of somebody for calling Digit's ex-wife a bitch. We beat the dog shit out this dude, bro. He like jumped over, like went through the back door of you know where everybody smoked at Frankie's, jumped over the fence, dude, and fucking Mahizi tried like giving him not a wedgie, but it kind of looked like a wedgie to me. But yeah, dude, good times at Frankie's, man. I fucking miss that place, man.
Got a little Toledo throwback too that I just had sitting under me. I don't know if y'all remember that shit.
Oh no, it's
y'all know Prophecy.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking. That's old school shit, ain't it?
Yeah, get your shit in the fucking record stores out there because I'm one of those guys that'll go through the local shit and just pick out one of each. And
Yeah.
support
Not
your
even
ass.
that, dude. If he sees a Cisco CD, you know he's buying that junk.
Ricky Martin too. Ricky Martin until he had an
Ricky
affair
Martin.
with his cousin. I burned them motherfuckers.
Upside, inside out.
Of his fucking cousin.
I'm surprised fucking Beatbox Jake ain't fucking. He was busting my. You guys were busting my nuts last time.
Yeah, he just got home. He just messaged a group. He just got home from everything. I didn't go to studio today.
Yeah.
I did enough on Friday and Saturday, and didn't feel very good this morning. So
Better get to it, motherfucker. Yeah, yeah, man. So no fucks, bro. Like, what you are you looking into any concerts out there in Tennessee or what, man? What part of Tennessee are you at?
I'm in Knox County, Knoxville.
Kane's your mayor.
Who is?
The
Kane.
Undertaker.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, Kane. My bad, Kane.
Is he really the mayor?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Glenn Jacobs.
Yeah,
That's his name, Glenn.
Glenn Jacobs.
Sounds like a. Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope. Yeah, dude, they's gotta have some dope ass shit down there in Knoxville, man.
As soon as I get rotating, I haven't went nowhere yet. But I mean, I unpacked. I here yesterday. I unpacked today. I've been chilling all day, you know, just dabbing and smoking big fat joints, chilling. But as soon as I
big fat joints.
yeah, and chilling.
That's
Big
right. Shit, light that shit up. Light that shit up. So I know dude said something about fire trucks in Morenci, but like Cody, man, like what kind of venues is there any venues in Morenci at all or?
Yeah, I usually if I have anything indoor, it's at the American Legion. They got a nice little stage, and it's kind of nice because like when I was in the band and shit, we bought all of our own lights, all of our own sound system. We got 3 different sound systems now. So we don't have that, you know, upfront cost, and I'm a member out there too, so like the cost is cheap, so it's easy to throw stuff there. Then we got the Angry Inch. That's the one that you went to. It's a house venue that gets fucking wild. Bring whatever you want, basically, besides anything hard. And let's go.
Right. Well, I'm sure he ain't doing shows in the winter, right?
No, we ain't doing shows there in the winter. They have another one, another house venue here that was built out of a 6-car garage that they're working on right now. So,
yeah, a 6-car garage. That sounds dope. A
Biggest
6-car
fuck.
garage. Yeah, I remember doing. Go ahead, Bubba. My bad.
Oh no, go ahead, man.
I remember playing a fucking house party, man. Was it with Digit and I think Laz and D-Nail, they did an STG, the Kill 'Em All track. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but that shit's fucking gas. But it was just weird, bro. It's always weird performing in a house because it's like in a house. You know what I mean?
I
don't know.
My buddy, he's part of the OJM. I don't know if you know Kant, John Kant too. He's out in Clyde, but he's got this nice spot out there, and we call it the Murder Shack. And I know you're hip to Steve Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just played out there Halloween weekend. He brought Lex out there. Lex did a little set.
I think I ran into him. Was he at the gathering?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. He usually
It
goes.
wasn't the gathering. It must have been. No, it wasn't the Palcast show. Did you guys see the footage on the Palcast show? I didn't know I was going to be on it. Did I send it to you, Bubba?
You sent me your clip of like getting up there with Shaggy.
Okay, but you got to go to their YouTube.
I'll watch the actual
podcast.
Yeah,
dude, that's a dope ass fucking Palcast to watch, dude. They do some dope shit. Cody, have you ever seen that? It's called Shaggy and the Creep.
I've heard of it.
Dude, check it out. It's fucking hilarious, bro. But they did a Halloween costume party, man, and fucking I had the Michael Myers mask and had the Shaggy 2 Dope marker on it. Whatever. I used permanent marker. It did end up coming off, but dude, I was talking to DJ Clay and he's like, "Come here, bro." He's like, "Get in line for the costume party." And I kind of like cut in line for like 3 people. And they're like, "Hey, there's a line here." And I'm like, "Oh, my bad." So I go and they're like, "No, man, no, stay there, man. Your mask is fucking dope." And so I go up there. There was this girl, man, drawing fucking dicks and bunnies on people's hands, and she drew a dick on my hand. And the first thing Shaggy said to me when I went on stage was like, "Hey, what's up, man? Let me see your dick." So I go, I go to act like I'm about to show my dick, right? I go to unbutton my jumpsuit, right? He's like, "No, not that dick. The dick on your hand." Like, how the fuck did he know I had a dick on my hand, bro? Like that was just creepy, you know what I mean? So I walk away, and I didn't even announce myself. So I walk back to him, and it was hilarious, bro, because I was like, I'm Michael Myers, motherfucker, the one that don't die, because juggalos don't die, motherfucker. And he was like, the first part was dope, but the second part was all I heard was, it was hilarious, bro. Hilarious. And I did I did the Ric Flair dance. Like when they called my name up to the stage, I fucking did the Ric Flair dance. And Shaggy was like, yeah, it was great though. But yeah, man. But we've had a lot of fucking great times at concerts, man. I wish, like, now that I got the boy, man, my lady, dude, she was always with me going to concerts, dude. We enjoyed ourselves, man. Now it's kind of can't do that no more, man. You got, you know.
Yeah.
I try to go when I can, man. But the ones that I want to go to, I make sure I go to, like that Wu-Tang. I wasn't missing Wu-Tang Clan for nothing. You know what I mean? Because I know if my bro Zach was here, bro, he'd be there with me, and now he's not. It just made it like, dude, you have to go to that show. Like, don't miss that show. You know what I'm saying? What was the show though, guys? What was the show that really set the bar for you guys? Like to really what really made you really get into stepping out and going to shows? Like, what was a good show that really like hit the spot? You know what I mean? Like really made you into that shit.
Honestly, we talked about the show already. The Hostile Takeover tour. Like that was the first time I seen Digit. Digit came out with the Ninja Turtle and everything. You know what I mean? Like that whole show, that whole experience. Like I met JO2 in line. I was there like 5 hours before doors open. I met JO2 3 days out the pen. You know what I mean? This was the first thing he was doing, like fresh out of jail. He was Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yep. We were all in line together right there. And then like I just seeing everybody, seeing Digit. I met Prozac that night. Prozac signed like everything for me.
Yeah, Prozac is actually cool as fuck, dude. I chopped it up with him for a little bit
So real quick, he's actually not from Saginaw, Michigan. He claims it. He's actually from Grayling, Michigan, which is a small town, like way up here. Yeah, you would know where it's at. That's actually where he's from. One of my buddies, and Sam's, if you're still watching, it's Andy. One of my buddies, like cousins, like dated Prozac's sister or something in high school. So like the one time he came to Toledo, he was trying to quit smoking, and I was chewing at the time, and he seen me packing a thing, and he was talking to some girl, and he looks, he's like, "Hey, hold on real quick, man." I was like, all right. So he finished up that conversation. He came over to me. He's like, "Hey, let me get a pinch. I'm trying to quit smoking." I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." We started chopping it up. I was like, "Hey man, actually my buddy Big Chuck wanted to say what up." And he looks at me, he goes, "What?" I was like, "You're from Saginaw, aren't you?" He's like, or from Grayling, right? And he's like, "Holy shit, man." He's like, you know some shit, don't you?
What about you, Cody?
The show that really, I don't know. I was one of those guys. It was probably something. You're talking about like that sparked my grind to go to other shows.
Not even. Man, maybe it was something that maybe your parents or something, or maybe you went to a concert when you were a kid. Man, you're like, "Man, this is fucking awesome," and you always remembered it.
I was always at like local stuff. Like I always did my own stuff, but I was like one of those guys who would go watch how the majors were doing it as a kid, as an aspiring artist. So it was like getting to see it in person. Like that Wiz and Mac, that was my first show, like actually being there live that wasn't mine. That was probably something that sparked it. But I used to always watch like fucking MySpace vids of like concerts and YouTube before it was like really popular.
MySpace was cool, dude. MySpace was dope, man. It was because you could make your own background and your like layouts and shit like that.
It was so easy. It's so much easier to get people to check out your shit. But like, overall, I would go to like artists that post videos or anything to YouTube. I'd go watch their shit. Anything from Eminem down to rock, down to fucking just anything major. See how their lights were. See how their fucking sound was. See how their you know, what kind of stage
Yeah.
effects they had and stuff, and kind of aspire to be something like that, somewhere in between.
All the way to sweat. I'm fucking up.
Thanks, Sam's.
Said he would never walk out on you, man. That must be your boy, Blue.
I know
That's my
Kenny
boy.
from the fire department, John. I didn't know you were still in here. I know him. I actually, back when I was barring a lot, we used to drink together and shit. The one with the big beard, I'm thinking.
Who?
He said something about Kenny from Morenci Fire Department. I know that dude, so.
Small
I know who
world,
you're
dude.
talking
Small world.
Small town.
Yeah.
We got shit.
No fucks. What about you? No fucks.
The loudest show I ever been to.
Not the loudest. I'm talking about what show was the best show that made you like really into it, like actually wanting to go to shows, like keep going to shows.
I was at the Omni and seen the Led Zeppelin light show.
Oh,
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Did you take? Oh, you're a kid. I was about to say, did you take any drugs before you went?
No, I was a kid, man. I went with my cousin, and that alone made me want to keep hopping, going. Like it was like a crave, like addiction. I did that until I was like, 30, 35 or some 10 years ago. And then after that, you know, obviously I only hit them here and there, but like I crave a local concert.
Oh yeah. You always came to my shit too, man.
Definitely.
What?
I said Led Zeppelin was around that long ago, Davey?
Oh man.
No, it was He's like, what the fuck? He said,
just giving you shit.
Yeah, I remember when I was younger, man. I think what was it? My dad took me. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Party in the Park. Party in the Park used to have fucking shows all the time. Bub, I know you're hip. Party in the Park, dude. They have fucking dude. I think the original Bad Company, all the members were there, and I was with my dad, and I remember going there, and I seen this just two drunk couple, and they were dancing. You know, they look, you know, they were fucking shit faced, plastered. And my dad's looking at me, and he's laughing like, you know what I mean? And this guy just, he goes up to this girl, the girl he's dancing with, and starts kissing on her. And like right when she like pushed him off him, dude, she started hurling everywhere, puking all over the fucking place, bro. Like she was like, "What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?" And I don't know, dude must have had a fucking shit mouth or some type of shit. And then like we get in the beginning, like in the front, dude, and it was so dope, man. And like the people. Like the crowd was insane. And I looked to my left and there's this guy and he's rolling a joint. He rolls a joint, puts it in his ear, and he looks over at me. He's like, "Hey, young man." And he looks at my dad. He's like, "Can I lift your son up here up on this trash bin so he can look?" Because there's a lot of people in front of me. Yeah. He's like, "You'll never," he was like, "Here, young man, I'm gonna lift you up here." He's like, "You'll never see this group again on stage live again all together." And that was the last time I think Bad Company even did a show like that all together, right?
That was sweet.
That was some years ago, man. I seen Spin Doctors there too. That was pretty dope.
Oh yeah.
My first concert I ever went to was down at Party at the Park. It was 38 Special.
That was dope. I bet.
My first concert was Ted Nugent at the Riboff.
Nice.
Ouch.
He likes to hunt a lot. So fucking what?
Right. I think about that. I'm like, dude, I've seen Nugent like 4 times. Like,
yeah,
that's something to brag about.
I mean,
anymore.
It's Nugent. He comes to Toledo, I think, like 3 times a year.
Right.
No, my brother ran into Zombie when he came to the Terrace, the Centennial.
Yeah,
Centennial,
I actually he was one of my bucket list bands, and I went and seen him at Riff Fest last year.
Yeah.
Twisted opened up for him. Go Twizzler. But I mean, I seen Hatebreed, Lamb of God, like that whole weekend. That was all like bucket list weekend for me.
My dude just went to a Guar concert.
I'm a huge Guar fan, dude. I'm a huge Bowhead.
Hold on. Tell him again.
My first concert. Kiss at the Strand.
Kiss.
Kiss
Yeah.
it. What?
That was my first concert.
Yeah, you're lagging on audio there. There you go.
They're at the Stranahan, you
Kiss.
said?
They look like they would have.
Concert at the Strand.
No, they came to the Stranahan.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Kiss. Yeah.
All you see is Dave like this. He was stuck like that for a minute, like this. Yeah. I mean, I hope my connection's good on that way. I don't know if I'm lagging at all whatsoever. Yeah. I remember, hey, Rob Zombie and Korn. Did you guys? I know we were probably young as shit. I mean, I'm 35. How old are you, Bubba?
What year? They tour every other year.
It was Rob Zombie and Korn. They came to Sports Arena. I remember I couldn't go.
I was a little too young for that.
Yeah, I couldn't go. My mom wouldn't let me go, but my dad and my brother went, man, and I just imagine that show was probably fucking insane. Korn has a fucking dope ass concert.
Dude, I seen Rob. Like I said, I seen Rob Zombie last year, and he's still like his stage show is still phenomenal. I'm a big fan of his guitarist John 5 too. So like that was just a double whammy for me. Like it's very entertaining for sure.
Oh yeah,
still got it. He still got it.
20 minutes. I'm gonna go in the house and eat.
Oh yeah, you're good, man. We'll probably be ending here in the next few minutes, man. We're gonna talk a little bit more shit, but yeah, dude, if you got shit to do, man, you can hop off, brother. It's all good. I'm glad you're here.
By the way, it was what was it? 78 today. It was 78 degrees today.
Fuck you. I mean, it wasn't that bad here.
It was still about like 69, 70 here.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's not that bad here. It's still starting to get there. But I think we might just have a cold ass winter, dude. It might be cold as shit.
Tomorrow's gonna be 79.
Well, that's fun.
Beatbox Jake just joined in here. My fucking guy.
Hey, so let me ask, like, what was your influence to like make you want to be on stage?
Beatbox Jake. Yeah, I'll answer that question. I just added Jake in here. Shout out to Beatbox Jake. He just asked, what was it again? Bubba?
I can't hear him.
What made you like want to be on stage, and like what like frontman or what like artist like that you've seen like, as a kid, live footage of, or like a VHS tape or something that just like, yeah, I want to do that.
I think for me, dude, it was like when I was rocking with Digit, dude, we went on this tour, man. It was like a fucking, I don't know, dude, we were tripping on ecstasy the whole fucking tour, though. I'll tell you that. It was a fucking great fucking tour, dude. But yeah, man, seeing them up on stage, man, then seeing the kitchen and shit like that, and all my guys doing music, man, all my dudes, I'm like, man, that energy looks, and looking at the crowd, like this shit's dope. Like I want to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that was it for me, man. Just seeing that energy and seeing that love that people get, dude. Like I like that.
Right.
Right. A lot of people take it more serious than I do, and shout out to them. But like I like that energy, man. I like the love, and I like music in general. So why not? But welcome, Beatbox Jake. What's up, brother?
What up, man? That's the deal.
I just got home from a work retreat with the Shattered Dreams guys.
How did that go, man?
Phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear some shit, dude.
Yeah, we got some shit done. We got probably some stuff I can't talk about.
I wouldn't do that yet.
We got music recorded. We got more of a direction moving forward. Talking about the tour. We got some tour dates lined up. Can't talk about that yet, but things are just more set in stone now.
That's fucking dope, dude. That's good to hear, man.
Yeah. Shattered Dreams Weekend Warrior Tour starts February 11th of 2023, I believe.
Man, you guys should definitely get up with me, man. I'll definitely jump on board on one of those and rock a set out or something if that's a possibility, man. I'm already on a date. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I definitely
To anybody
just
watching, to anybody watching, yes, I'm a beatboxer. If you like shred, clubby beatboxing craziness, come see us because I'll be playing. But on top
lay
of
something
that,
down real quick.
if you like melodic and shred style guitar work, that's also my thing. I do both. Come check it out.
Oh yeah.
Both of them, motherfucker. Do a little beatbox real quick. Do like a little. That shit's amazing. Fucking dope. Hey, dude, fuck a concert. We just got one right there. We just got a performance right there. That shit's fucking. Give it up for Beatbox Jake, man.
I need a couple balloons after that.
Weekend Warrior.
That shit was fucking dope.
2023.
Dude, I still want to do that. I still want to do that cipher, though, dude. I really do want to do that. I want to put something together with like a beatbox cipher. That would be dope. Just know that that's my idea first. I'm definitely down to do that, dude. I got everybody already locked in for it, dude. So that would be fucking awesome. Bubba, we can get you in there too, dude.
Hell yeah. I'm all about that cipher life.
All right, y'all.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm going to eat. I'll see y'all soon.
Shout out to Davey No Fucks, man. Nation of Elevation.
Yeah,
he's gonna,
yeah, brother.
He's gonna be back on. He'll be back on board with me here soon. But he's gonna be doing his own thing here soon. Make sure you guys follow the homie Nation of Elevation, Davey No Fucks. I appreciate you being on here, brother.
I got you. Invite me again. I'm always down.
Good
I
luck
got
in the
you,
new
brother.
spot,
Man,
brother.
take care. Nice meeting you, Miss Lady.
Nice meeting you.
You guys have fun, Dave. You go clap them cheeks, buddy. Just make it clap. Love you, brother.
Oh man.
Straight called
Yeah,
out.
Got real quick.
This is the What the Fuck podcast.
What the fuck?
I gotta tell you, man, if you got a crew of people that you really love and you all do kind of the same thing, you're all musicians, you're all artists, having a weekend together to get shit done, having those other people around really makes you want to keep fucking going,
Yeah, dude.
Like anytime I was around them and I wasn't doing anything, I was a little jittery, So
yeah.
Just having people getting together with
what.
people. I'm not kidding, man. It's a good thing if you want to be productive.
I tell you, like just being around people that you're in a group or like doing stuff with is just like a good vibe. Like me and two of the guys that I'm in a band
Gotta
with.
be a vibe, dude.
Right. Last year we all drove out together and seen Gwar in Cleveland. And like I've seen Gwar before, you know what I mean? It's always a fun time, but like for whatever reason, just everything together, being with the boys, being right there in Cleveland, you know what I mean? Just everything together. It was such a vibe, and it was very inspiring to like, dude, like let's get our shit together. We can fucking do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was like right there, just everybody together. We were like, yeah, dude, we can do this.
I remember, dude, we did that cipher. We did that cipher together, dude, and that was kind of uncomfortable for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like I know I was around all my people and all that shit, dude, but like it was just small, dude. Like it was like I had no fucking room. I couldn't even think. You know what I mean? But I knocked it out though. That shit came along pretty good.
I did a grind mode cipher, and that shit was very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
You just do it with like strangers or like people that you knew, or how was that?
Strangers. I was following them for a while because I'm into like Team Backpack and grind mode and all that kind of shit like that. And I just put a bid in to do one, and they're like, "Oh, we're coming to Columbus. Come do it with us." So they sent me like a track that they felt, or like I sent them all the stuff, like a couple songs. They sent me a couple of beats that they felt I would be good on, and I just recorded it, sent them acapellas and all that kind of stuff. And we went down, and they rented out like some like art hall. They were having like this little art festival, and we recorded it there. And like, but yeah, I had to stand like in like back, and mine was the last one to get recorded, but we had to be there for everyone's cipher to like hype everyone up behind it, whatever. And yeah, I was just getting over the flu, but like you can't reschedule it for one dude. Like, sorry, I couldn't be there. So nope, I drove my sick ass all the way down to Columbus and sat there the whole time. If you go back and look at them, they're Fool for Hip Hop volume 1 through 4. I believe I'm volume 4. But like you can just tell I'm in the back just not fucking having it. I felt so bad, but like I was not missing it.
Right. V-Box Jake, man, you came in a little late. We were talking about favorite past concerts and the local scene and how that's going. If you'd like to give your take on it, bud.
Favorite concerts, like local ones?
Yeah, well, yeah, like no, it don't matter any concert, man. What's your probably hands down favorite concert you've been to? What made you could pretty much fill in any aspect on it. Like what made you want to keep going to concerts? What's your favorite concert, you know?
Outside of people I know, local stuff, I've only been to 4 shows ever. The first was Ted Nugent at DTE. Worst experience.
You missed it. That was my first concert at 14 at the Rib Off.
So check this out. I like
He's
his
a good
music.
hunter.
He's got great riffs,
hunter.
all that shit. But it was so loud that I couldn't tell what he was playing. I didn't know he was playing Stranglehold till it got to the quiet part. It was so bad. I felt like cheese graters were on my ear. It was awful. Worst first concert experience ever. Second concert, best concert I've been to. Forearm, Slayer, and Gojira at the Fillmore in Detroit.
Hell yeah.
Slayer is my favorite band. This is well documented. They gave me a lot of direction with my guitar. I had never heard music like that until I had turned 13. It was a whole revolutionary experience.
Yeah.
And then Gojira I had never heard before. I had never heard a sound that massive in my life, and still to this day, their records sound huge. Third concert was the Stray Cats in Grand Rapids. Never thought I'd get to see that. But somewhere in there, Mr. Furious out of Detroit and Mr. Demented grabbed me up and took me out to, I think, Lansing to the Loft to see Cool Keith, which was something else, man. That was interesting. Got to meet Sharkula, who was his hype man that night. That was cool. But outside of that, man, some of my favorite local shows, of course, Cody always puts on a phenomenal show, in my opinion. Everybody,
yes,
the song Everybody in itself is just should be all over radio stations and movies and shit. The Bio Killers, of course. I know I just got done talking about Shattered Dreams, but these are genuinely some of my favorites. I will be honest, if I was at a festival and there were 2 stages and D12 was on one and the Bio Killers were on one, I would not be surprised if people just slowly started gravitating over to the Bio Killers show.
I've seen it at festivals.
Yeah.
I know that's where I would be. And then, of course, my friend's Faster Taxi. Scott's one of my favorite guitar players, and if you want to hear people gush over each other, that's a conversation to watch. Holy shit. Just 2 guitar players losing their shit over each other.
Just ripping it, dude. Just fucking ripping it, man.
Yeah, like if you do it one of the like Ernie Ball's String Theory or like an In Conversation series, you could have us sit down and talk. If you just want to see 2 guitar players gush over each other, that's what's gonna happen.
All right.
And then all our stupid shenanigans we get up to. But I mean, those people put on a phenomenal show. And they're a 2-piece.
Yeah.
It's a guitar player and a drummer / singer.
That's always
all you need.
That's crazy. Hell yeah, dude. What's your take? What's your take on the wherever you're at right now? What's your take on the local scene, man? Like,
if any local scenes want to set up shop in Howell, we are looking.
Wow, Howell.
What is that? Howell,
Dude,
Exactly.
no local scene out here. There's a couple bars and that's it. There's the open mic scene, which is a whole other thing.
I was about to say, I see you post about a lot of open mic shit, man. You like your open mic shit.
They're extremely important to me. I wouldn't be anywhere without them. First open mic.
It's practice. It's a place to practice, man.
Dude, if you are new to music and you want to get in front of people, go to open mics. Look for them. They're important. They are very supportive. You'll find a great group of people. My closest friends, I met all of them at open mics, except for my best friend John. A couple people I met in school, and my friend Kevin, who I met at Salvation Army when I started working there. But other than that, like, dude, I was just hanging out with musicians for years, and I went to a bonfire with some people I went to school with. Couldn't fucking relate anymore. Had no clue what to talk about with these people. Of course, they all think I'm cool because I'm doing all the music shit. But at the same time, I'm like, what? Why would I talk about any of this shit with you? With all the stuff that you're talking about, I don't get it. So I guess I'll just stick with music. But my point is, open mics are extremely important. And if you're a veteran in music and you've been doing it a while and you don't have a show coming up, go to an open mic and keep your chops up. I'm not.
Oh yeah.
You cannot let your like, if you're a rapper, your pronunciation, your diction, your breath control, all that shit, how you interact with a crowd. If you're a singer, same shit. But your pitching, guitar players, anything. If you do covers, go to open mics. Keep your chops up, because the second you let those get down, your live show is going to go to shit, and it's going to affect your reputation.
I don't think I've ever done too many. I don't think I've ever done any too many open mics, man. I think I've done one before. I think I've done karaoke more than I've ever done an open mic, dude. Just being drunk, getting on the microphone, singing. But my shows, my performance has always been like set in stone. Like, I'll listen to my set. I'll get a speaker, and whoever I'm doing my show with or whatnot, we'll go over our set a few times, go back to back. And you know what I mean? This is how we're going to look, whatever. If we act like we have a mic, this is what you know what I mean? That always helped for me, man, right there. You know, but my first show though, dude, I fucking choked. I was so fucking nervous, dude. Like, my dude caught most of my verse, and luckily he knew my verse more than I did my own. You know what I mean? It was just because there was a lot of people, and it was actually at the Longhorn Saloon, which is now the Ostrich, aka Molish and Postrich. So I call it the Molish and Postrich. DJ Tips came up with that because the owner is a mole.
That's funny.
And he's also an impostrich because they tried to take away Hip Hop Fridays, man, and run with that shit. Fucking whores. I miss that shit. I'm going to do a show. I think I got another show or two in me, man, to put together, man. But I'd really like, if I get put on a show, that's cooler. I just don't want to deal with it no more, man. Just putting on like that, dude. Like, I didn't really, of course I love doing it, bro. But really, I wasn't, it wasn't really doing that for me, man. I was sitting myself back for shit like this that I'm doing right now. Like, I could have been doing this the whole time, chopping it up with my guys that are, real friends of mine. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting on for some fake ass motherfuckers, type shit. Because I've been there, dude. I put together shows for people and got literally no fucking thank you and no appreciation whatsoever. And that's the worst. That'll make you just like, man, fuck this shit. And still support, but behind the scenes type shit. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much where I'm at right now, man. I'm working on some shit myself, dude. So like I said, like I was saying earlier, I'm working on some metal shit, dude. Like, it's going to be so fucking dope. You know what I mean? It's going to be fucking awesome, dude. But yeah,
Let me know if you need something on there.
Oh, dude, definitely, dude. I definitely need you on the guitar, dude, doing some shit, dude. Actually, my dude Automatic, man, I'm gonna actually get with him, dude, here soon, man, because he's recorded, I believe, some rock shit. Hasn't he up there?
He
Bubba?
has. Yep, he has.
So he's already familiar with that, man. My boy SS, shout out to him. That's my go one, usually where I go and record at. So my brother at OIC headquarters, our inner circle. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guys. I'm currently waiting on him to send me something. If you're watching, motherfucker, send it, please. But yeah, man. Hopefully he gets it together, man. With the metal vocals, because I know that's different. I don't think he's ever actually. No, he did record my dude Mark over there, man. He did some metal shit, and it actually came out fucking phenomenal. So I'm really excited about that, man. You know what I mean? That'd be my first fucking like rock and roll type shit, dude. And I get to, you know what I mean? But
that's the direction I've been going lately.
Yeah, and you
Cody,
got the voice.
you and I talked about that just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Bubba, you got the voice though, brother. You got that like you got that motherfucking voice, bro. That that shit.
Honestly, that's what I've always wanted to do. Like growing up as a kid, I idolized like Randy Blythe from Lamb of God, Phil Anselmo from Pantera, and Dave Brockie, who Otis Youngest.
Did Automatic ever show you
those were my top three.
Hey, did Automatic ever show you that clip of you on the fucking Decipher? And you're like, yeah.
No, but you I forget what show it was. I forget what show it was, but like we did a show at the Nickel not that long, like last year or something. You were busting my chops the whole night. As soon as I got out there, I just hear from the back, just I mean, I can hear the whole set. I can hear you like at the bar in the back, just hitting all my yeahs and my punches.
Oh, dude, definitely, bro. I'm that motherfucker, man. I remember I being on stage with Hell's Kitchen, dude, and fucking Deuce I gave him a shot of Yukon Jack before he fucking hit the stage. And he fucking puked. He walked off he handed me the microphone and walked off the stage. I'm like, holy shit. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, I got to do his verses for him. So, like, I'm going with it. And luckily, SS Fame, man, he fucking came and grabbed the mic. He's like, hey, dude. He's like, I got him. He's fucked up. So Skills took over. I'm kind of glad he did, man, because I was nervous. I was young. You know what I mean? Like, shit, he handed me the mic. Yeah, I'm young as fuck, still buying shots. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I didn't get forced, but like I know so many people, man. Like, I was in bars when I was like 15, 16, dude, with the grown-ups just chilling. You know what I mean?
Hey, I honestly, I was bouncing bars at 18 years old. Like I bounced a show for Mushroom Head at Bowling Green. Like when I was 18,
so
I did Chip the Ripper. You know what I mean? Like doing all that shit. Everybody feeding me drinks because I'm just there.
Man, I know Thanksgiving's coming up. Can we just point out the fact that we are all so lucky to be surrounded by people who just let us be ourselves.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Our artists need, like, any kind of creative type person needs the freedom to be themselves and be expressive, and they're not always in an environment that allows that, or they're not able to.
There's a lot of sucky rappers, though, bro. You know what I mean? There's a lot. Yeah. You know what I mean? But you know what? But still, though, it's to me, I'm not the best, but I know I go hard. So it's like, at least they're doing something, man. You know what I mean? At least they're expressing themselves. It's all about expression. You know what I mean? If you express yourself and you just suck at it, hey, whatever. You suck at expressing yourself.
Well,
but
you're still doing it. Everybody here at least has found and been able to surround themselves with people who allow them to be themselves to every facet of their being.
And for the new people, man, it's all up like for real, like the new like rappers, man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna really put nobody out there or nothing like that. But there's been a few people that I worked with, man, that I've actually tried to, show the way of the force. I'll put it as that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this is what you want to do. This is what you should do. It'd be better to do it this way, type shit. You know what I mean? And they just totally like did the totally opposite. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Still was more worried about that street shit. Like, oh, let's post pictures of guns. Let's talk about doing this. They're like, dude, like you're so dope at rapping. Why not stop the fuckery and really focus on that shit? You know what I mean? It's sad, man. But then again,
I'll be honest, I'm sick of seeing guns and shit like that in hip hop. Like, hip hop's a pretty forward moving thing. We should be past that by now, I think.
Yeah, dude from fucking a Takeoff just got killed, bro. They said it was over a dice game, but then again, I guess it wasn't over a dice game. People were playing dice previously, and I guess he was trying to defuse the situation and got shot. Like, got shot, dude. Like, boom. What the fuck do you look like having millions of dollars and having worldwide full of fans, and you're fucking around in the hood or where the fuck you're at
that,
a bowling
just
alley.
in the environment.
In a bowling alley, bro. What the fuck are you doing at a bowling alley? A benefitter? I mean, or something? I don't fucking know. But what are you doing with the motherfuckers that where's your bodyguard? Where's your people at with their guns at? Why are people even have guns in a bowling alley? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. It don't make sense to me, man.
I'm really tired of hearing about how hard you are. Any rapper, I'm tired of hearing about how hard you are.
Yeah.
Come up with a storyline, create something. You know, art's supposed to take you out of reality for a bit. I don't want to hear about how hard your reality is all the time.
Hey,
I'm not saying don't express that, but
real quick.
There's always an expression that comes in with myself. Like, maybe I'll talk about knocking someone the fuck out or doing something, but like, you're so right on that, man. Like, motherfuckers got to be so tough now. Like, they're the best, which they're really not, man. Like, you actually ain't the best. Like, if you're watching and you say you're the best, that's good that you think that, because that's you're motivating yourself, but you're not. There's always someone out there that's better than you, and then there's someone out there that's better than them. And the whole point of it being is, if motherfuckers just did it together, Toledo would actually be something. You know what I mean? And they are. Toledo's got some love, man. That's
always been the under.
Michigan's huge, though. Michigan, there's so many dope rappers that's in the industry that's from Michigan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there name one from Toledo, Ohio? Life Jennings. You know what I mean?
That's always been the underlying thing in Toledo, is that, man, if we could just come together just a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we might have a track together here, or, you know, so and so might have a track together here, but that's not, that's not, you know, that's just getting your boys on a track. Like, if just everybody would come together for the main goal of, like, we're making music because this is what we like to do, and this is how we express ourselves, instead of just trying to fight each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't ever want to hear somebody say that they're the best. I don't ever want to hear that, because that means you're done. That means you've reached the pinnacle. You have no more learning left to do. That's all I hear when I hear that.
Well, then on top
you're
of that,
the best. How are you the best? Dude, you know, and it's funny to me, and I've always laughed about this to myself, man. Like, me, like, I think I put out maybe one little mixtape, dude, with my dude Big Homie and Zach, man, and fucking my boy Jay Hood. Like, we put out like with an 8-song little fucking thing, man. I had it up at the couple stores, whatnot, sold out like in 2 days. Was pretty cool. And that was that, dude. But like, I have opened up and done music and shared the stage with so many dope industry cats, bro. And I'll watch these new cats talking about being the best. But what have you done? Like, what have you ever had to fucking grind for that shit? Like, did you have to ever put in real footwork, like real fucking flyering, not posting a fucking picture on Facebook? Like, really, dude, it's the new way of promoting, but the real deal is communicating with people face to face, man. That people like seeing that. Like, oh man, that dude's cool.
When I first got into it, when I was doing it for Joe, he was still going to fucking Kinko's and printing out like stacks of flyers, you know what I mean? And I was going all over the place doing that shit. Yep.
Restricted, man. True grinder.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. That's how it was.
Hey, look, if it wasn't for restricted, I wouldn't be here right now, for real. That dude is one of my best friends. I owe him so much.
Outs, dude. Fucking stores, parking lots, man. Blow down on motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You know, people out in the world, man. There's good people out there, man. You ain't got to be so fucking scared to talk to people instead of just mug motherfuckers. Give them a flyer to something dope. You know what I mean? Give them a fucking flyer.
One of the first Keeper Fests, Digit was like, "Hey, if you come pick up these flyers and go pass them out for me, I'll get you tickets." Like, bet. I picked up a stack of 20 and just went all over the place in like Oregon and Rossford. Like, hey, can I put this in your window for the weekend?
See what we did, and I know you remember this shit because it all went to fucking hell, bro. It went to hell. That Perrysburg show, the OG Fest. Cody, you remember that shit?
That.
Oh, dude, that's
such a
like
dope subject,
bro. Listen, dude. This is actually a dope podcast, man. And I appreciate everybody still watching. We've been going at it for like an hour and 40 minutes, and I'm having a good time. I don't know if you guys are, but
Yeah.
dude, that show was fucking crazy. All these people were supposed to be there. They was never ever contracted. You know, even though I made the Blade, I was in the Blade, bro. I made the news and I'm the Blade. Like me performing and shit, dude. That was big for me. Like that was so dope. That right there is what makes you want to keep continuing because you know you're grinding and it's paying off for you. You know what I mean? When you see a motherfucker with a big ass camera next to you while you're performing, that means you're doing a good fucking job. That means you need to keep it up, bud.
Who threw that shit?
But
I forgot who threw that shit.
Tim Corser.
Yes,
Tim Corser. And listen, I love Tim Corser. I love that dude, man, like a brother, man. I haven't seen him in so long, but he did a lot of fucking dirt. But you know what? There was a lot that he didn't know about because from what I knew, from what I was told by multiple people, that the main coordinator for it, the guy that had the premises that it was on, he took off. Everybody was showing up there, dude, trying to get their refunds back. Because look, Lazy Bone was there, Bone Crusher was there. I was on stage for fucking Never Scared, bro. I ain't never scared. He's right. Oh, dude, that shit was so fucking hype, bro. Mike Flames was even up there with me, bro. It was dope as fuck, dude. Fucking, he looks behind him and he didn't even know we were all on stage. Dude, there was like 100 people on stage, bro. Rushed the stage. So Bone Crusher was there. Lazy Bone was there. Bone Crusher was there. Fucking Coolio was supposed to be there. Naughty by Nature was supposed to be there. Fucking who else was supposed to be there, dude? A few other people, but they were never supposedly. Coolio was sick. Rest in peace, Coolio. I know he's not here with us no more, but he was supposed to be there, but he called and said he was sick. I seen the text message from Coolio and everything. But the show was a show, man. But how we promoted it was what was crazy because it was like it was real. Like it was really, really fucking happening. You know what I mean? Like we're all over Michigan, flyering, dude, everywhere. We would go to other shows and hand out flyers. You know what I mean? But everybody was trying to get the refunds back, and the dude was MIA. You know, so basically, the show got the worst rep ever, dude. But it was actually a dope ass show. The power went out literally right before MBK's set, and they thought they were getting fucked over their set, so they wouldn't get off stage. They're like, "Nah, you got us fucked up. We ain't getting off stage until we rock this bitch," and they did. They rocked the fuck out that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah, that show was insane, dude. Did you know that they had fucking snipers? Because we were in Perrysburg, there was snipers, bro. Posted up. Yeah, snipers. Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude had a little camouflage blanket over him, was fucking laying down, had the sniper right there by main stage, bro. Literally. So imagine you're having a good time, but in reality, you're fucking in a scope right now. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's actually a whole new subject, man. Like, what was one of your guys' like craziest fucking times at a show? You've seen some fucking shit that just went to hell. You know, there's always that part of being an artist, man, of being involved in something that went to shit. Because I've been there, dude. I performed in front of fucking one person before. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It really, though, dude. But if you're a real artist, bro, you'll do that. You know, most people will can't suck up their pride and get up on stage and perform in front of a few people because they feel like, hey, I should perform in front of everybody else, but where's all your people at? You know what I'm saying? So that's when that comes in place, man. But how about
I've done one of those after the headliner spots before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people don't want to stay for that shit, but I've done it.
Do you guys have any crazy fucking stories to tell about concerts, man, or anything?
Some crazy ones from like shit getting shut down?
Anything, bro, like that. Crazy shit.
Remember mugshots?
Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah.
I used to roll with a dude named Jay Bills, and he's like, "Hey man, I gotta go perform over here." It wasn't my show; it was his. So we were rolling over there. It was like maybe 11 o'clock. He went on at like 12 or some shit. And we see motherfuckers hopping over cars, police presence in the street, fucking fights everywhere, dudes hit bitches and everything else right out front. and literally just drive on by. Yep, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
God damn. I never heard
Yeah.
good things about the place. I mean, I heard good things,
No.
but like a lot more negative
You
than
won't.
positive.
Most definitely.
I
Bubba.
think one of the craziest things, I went and seen, this was 10, 12, 13 years ago. I went and seen Machine Gun Kelly in Bowling Green, and
Yeah.
it was at Clazelle. I bought my tickets online, so I was there, but they sold out, and like they were turning people away at the door, and someone got so
Wow.
fucked up. Someone got so fucked up in line waiting, thinking they're gonna, go have a good time pre-gaming in line. The dude
Yeah.
ran through the first glass door and completely busted his head open. They
What the
they
fuck?
held they held the show up for like 45 minutes, and then because they sold out, fire marshal got involved. So the fire marshal came in and they were blocking exits and they oversold it. So they paused it for like another half hour and waited to like clear out some fire exits. And then Machine Gun Kelly came out later and was bitching about it and literally jumped on every rafter and every balcony and shit. And then when we left, they literally had every Wood County sheriff that they had on patrol line Main Street. It was pretty fun.
I remember that.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Want to hear about a bad groupie experience in Toledo? Because that was fucking fun.
Let's hear it.
I don't know what the fuck that bitch was on. Headliners, small room.
I don't know what the fuck that bitch was on.
I don't know, man.
That's a good start. That's a good start, bro. I'm already interested.
She was on something. JO2 like took care of her for a second, like bought her chips and shit, and tried to get her to settle down. She was tweaking. So I was performing. I put my foot up on the monitor, like I normally do, if I could tell it's stable or whatever, it's not gonna flop over. So I put my foot up on the monitor. Like before the show, this bitch was doing figure eights around the poles in the middle of the room and shit. It wasn't a big show. There was probably like 10, 12 people in the crowd and then other artists and shit. And I put my foot up on the monitor, and my fucking toes just like, I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't look down. I had like my head up like this. I looked down and this bitch literally bit a hole in the front of my fucking Chuck Taylor.
She bit your toe?
She fucking bit me, dude.
Your toe?
I kicked her in the teeth. She ended up getting kicked out.
Yeah? Damn, bro.
Gotta hit up Dr. Frankel, bitch. Keep your fucking mouth off my foot.
That's fucking hilarious. I remember performing once and this lady fucking tried to grab my belt buckle. And like I'm looking for Jamie. I'm like, where the fuck is Jamie at? Why this is happening? I think it was at Frankie's. Well, she was shit-faced drunk, man. I don't remember who it was though. But yeah, man.
I had one at an open mic where there's a bar in Milford, and so I'm on stage, I'm performing. I'd performed at this place before. I'm doing a beatbox set. It's quiet. It's one of those nights where people aren't really paying attention. You're just background music, right? So I'm going at it, and this woman who is probably on something walks up to me while I'm in the middle of performing, puts her arm around me, and starts whispering in my ear, "You're losing them. Nobody cares you're up here. Why? What are you gonna do?"
You're losing them.
You're bombing hard.
Damn, thanks for the inspiration.
Like, and I'm the entire time I'm beatboxing on a microphone through the system, and she's talking in my ear while I'm doing this. That was one. I played a show in Detroit where I was at a place called the Russell Industrial Center.
Yes,
I was standing in the stairwell, just looking down, just because you're getting away from people for a bit, just on my own, looking down at the parking lot, whatever. My phone rings. I pick it up. It's Mr. Furious, who I'm there with. And he's like, "Hey, where are you right now?" I'm like, "I'm in the stairwell." He's like, "Go downstairs, get in your car, and leave right now." So I do. I just like, okay, hang up, and I'm not questioning it. So I go down and I get on the freeway. Yeah. He lives in Detroit. I don't. He knows more what to do than I do. So I go downstairs, I get in my car, I get on the freeway, I'm gone. I call him. I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Are you gone too?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I was on the freeway before I even call you." So here's what happened. So, you know how there's people that are taking money for you guys to park? Well,
Yeah.
there were guns being shown with some people who pulled up, and I wasn't having that shit. So I called you and told you get the fuck out. And luckily nothing happened. But then there was another show at the same place where 2 weeks beforehand, every one of the artists was informed that somebody was shot and killed in the parking lot. Or, sorry, shot. I didn't hear anything about killed, but shot in the parking lot 2 weeks before I was supposed to play there. And I was like, well, shit happens. I'm still playing. So I get there, and a couple artists had said, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not going to. One of them, it was her manager, said that he's like, yeah, I'm not putting my artist on a show like that or in around those circumstances. But I went because fuck me, I guess.
Detroit, man, that must have some kind of rep because we opened for who was that? Mayday and Wax. And like Mayday started that song that had on the fucking WWE video game, last one standing. And like there was one fight that broke out. And so like I don't know what the fuck happened. It was just a couple little skimpy dudes get taken out by the one security guard that they had. And then another one, like they're arguing right in front of the security guard. Security guard's watching the fucking show. Keep in mind they weren't checking bags. This was literally all during the same song.
Yeah,
like
back in the day, they didn't do that shit back in the day, man.
Yeah, this was just like 2 months ago.
Yeah. So another one that is this really buff, like fucking Marine looking dude and some tall redneck looking guy. Like you can just tell they weren't getting along very well. And so they start to grapple, and the little military dude fucking gets him by the head and takes him down. I tell my merch man, I'm like, go grab that shit. Start grabbing that shit. Get out of here. They're not checking bags. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Little did you know, cops were there in like no time. I'm like, nope, not doing it. Sorry. I ain't even risking it.
Those situations fucking suck, man. Especially when it comes to traveling, man. You travel somewhere and you get there and it's just fucking trash. You know what I mean? The
venue was nice and shit. It was just like, dude, like no fucking way. We ain't. If anything pops off, I got a kid to live for these days. I ain't trying to get shot at a fucking show opening for somebody because people are being idiots.
Dude, I played this rave in Detroit that was definitely at risk of getting raided.
A raid getting raided.
Dude, I'm not kidding. I pull into this neighborhood, right? I'm like, I'm looking for a warehouse. Why is it taking me to a neighborhood? It says turn left. I'm not kidding you. House, fence, warehouse with no lights on. Pitch black parking lot. Where do I park? About 5 feet from the fucking door because I want to be able to get the fuck out. I open the door. I'm looking. There's nobody there. Dude walks up. Hey, man, do you know where I can get some Coke? No. You know if there's a guy.
No, what he's saying, like,
yeah, there's a guy doing sound shit in the room over there. So I go in and I find Stefan and everything's fine. Later in the night, we're talking about I'm 2 acts away. The most flamboyant looking dude ever walks in wearing nothing but these fucking ass clenching underwear that leaves nothing to the imagination, knee-high go-go boots, a bright red jacket, and nothing else.
Damn, he had assless chaps on.
Shit, right?
He was there for a rave.
Yeah, gets right up in front of the stage. That person finishes performing. This dude gets on stage and starts doing all the shit, starts
Venus.
And the guy who I'm standing next to, I didn't know Stefan was running sound that night. I didn't know he was standing next to me. I just hear, no. Somebody get this dude off the fucking stage right now. The guy who was running shit goes up and has a talk with him, and the dude gets off a little miffed, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna have to beatbox with this this dude's gonna know that my mouth can do shit, right? He's gonna be right up on the stage.
I can do shit with my mouth.
Nowhere to be seen during my set, but that was a rough one. And I was also so I'd never been there before, right? I go out to get some air. This is the same show. I go out to get some air, right? This dude looking fucked up as a motherfucker comes up, right? Wife beater, dirty pants, his shoes are all wrecked looking. I'm like, what? This guy's walking like this. Right to me. Okay. I am by myself at the door under this light thing, and there's no other lights. And this dude's walking up to me. I'm like, okay, this is intense. Just make sure everything's fine. You have a way to go. Your car is right there. I can kick him in the nuts and walk right to my car and get the fuck out of here if I need to. I don't know what kind of trouble is going on, but he's got something in his pants, and I don't know what's going on. This dude comes up, hey, man, you fucking beatboxing tonight? Like I'd seen him before. I don't know. I didn't recognize that. I was like, yeah, man, it's gonna be great. I'd already performed, by the way. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be on in a bit. And he's like, fuck, for real, man, shit. And he goes inside. I'm like, well, I didn't die. That's phenomenal. That's great.
He was actually ended up being a cool guy, right?
Yeah. Stefan, I need help. This is weird. I don't feel out of place right now. I don't live here. I live in Little Howell, Michigan, where nothing happens.
Damn. Damn.
And then, of
dude.
course, I go out to
I'm trying to
Hillsdale.
I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think of the show, man. It wasn't Nickelback. It was another dude, man. Fuck, man. I'm trying to think of his name, but he came to. I think it was Headliners, man. Damn, Bubba, help me out with this.
Puddle of Mud.
Puddle of Mud.
West Scranton got banned from Toledo for like 10 years because he got so fucked up.
Dude, listen. I was there, bro, and there was like a show for like 10 minutes and it was over. Like, dude,
he came out, got like
dude, he
mumbled
was
some
spitting
shit.
at people. He was spitting in this. Dude, he was drunk. He was shit-faced, dude.
He got fucking banned from Toledo for like 10 years.
We were whipping shit at him though, bro. Motherfuckers were throwing rocks and shit. Like, motherfucker!
Look, dude, so that shit never stopped. I went and seen them. They were at Bike Week a couple of years ago in Sandusky, and he was just as fucked up. And he was lip syncing the whole time. Everybody was calling him out about it. Like, my buddy that I was with, his uncle was there. Oh, dude, his uncle was there in the front, and he was texting him. He's like, "How's that sound from back there?" And like, we had just talked shit about
like,
how like shitty it sounded, right? And he's like, "Okay, just making sure it's not just me." So this was he was playing The Gathering literally the week later, and I'm like, "Ooh, I can't wait for you to do this at The Gathering. I'm gonna start whipping rocks at you, dude." Like I was excited to see them.
I didn't even know he played The Gathering before.
Yeah, dude. So I was excited to see them at Bike Week, and they played that, and I was fucking livid, dude. So then I'm like, dude, I can't wait for you guys to do this at The Gathering and get booed the fuck off. They fucking performed. They played. They actually came out and played, and I was like, I had a rock in hand, dude. I'm fucking ready. I was a shithead, dude. I was fucked up. Like,
dude, I got whacked with a big ass bottle of ketchup, bro. I thought I was blood because I was still and shrooms or whatever, but my face, bro. I just felt like and digits looking at me like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, it's ketchup, dude. I tasted it. I don't know why I tasted it, but
dude. It was during Sir Mix-a-Lot, wasn't it?
Yeah. Why did you fucking throw ketchup, motherfucker?
No. They were throwing a squid and a fucking bluegill. The bluegill made its way up on stage, and he made a comment about it.
A bluegill,
like a fish.
Like a decent sized fucking bluegill fish.
Listen, dude,
fucking juggalos, dude. Juggalos.
In your life. It's juggalo shit, dude. Like,
yes, dude. It made it up there, and he's like, is that a fucking fish?
Hey, you guys want to laugh? You guys want to laugh real quick? So look, I'm just scrolling on TikTok, and I see a video from at the Gathering, The Gathering of Dreams, right? And you know how they got the dinosaurs out there, right, Bubba?
Yep.
The one dinosaur it looks like it has like a vagina, like
the Brontosaurus. Yep.
Yeah, dude. So there's a dude. He has this big ass flag stick, right? He has a giant dildo on it, dude. And fucking they're trying to fucking poke it inside the fucking thing.
What the fuck?
Dude, listen. You see the funniest shit there, dude. Like, okay. Shout out to my boy Jaime, man. He's the one that gave me the wristband. I still got it on. Woo woo. And
shit wrist.
Fucking shit wrist. But no, look, dude. Listen, dude. we had a big ass box of fucking dildos. I don't know why, but you're going to the gathering. If you have a box of dildos, just at hand, take them because shit can get interesting. The neighbors, I think I talked about it before, but the neighbors had they're like, bro, we could do something with those dildos right now. They played a game called Dick Ball, and RC's got all the footage for it, but instead of using a baseball to tag you when you're out, they just threw a giant dick at you. And this one dude, man, I thought really knocked him out cold, man, because he got whacked in the neck, bro. And you see those slow-mo videos? You see the slow-mo videos when they're like, and just you seen his skin. You see it hit his skin, and it was like that. You know what I mean? Oh, it was insane, dude. They were hitting the ball with that. You remember the one that I had act like I was calling my girl on the phone, and everybody made it their fucking profile picture. Fuckers. That was funny. But yeah, dude, there's you guys, Jake, man, Cody. I don't know if you ever been to one, but you should definitely go this year or next year.
Yeah,
Well,
I've looked into it.
Well, the year of the Wizard of the Hood, I took one of my best friends who he likes Tech Nine and strange music and metal and shit, and Suicide Silence and Attila and Amur were there and Tech Nine and all that shit. So he's like, dude, I'm fucking going. So we went, and to this day, he still says it's one of the best times he ever had. As an outsider, you know what I mean? Everybody, might fuck with a couple bands that are there, but as an outsider, he's like, dude, that's still to this day one of the best experiences I've ever had.
Oh yeah, man. You guys definitely got to fucking check that shit out, man.
That'd be fun.
It's
like Wednesday. What's it? Wednesday to Saturday, and then usually you pack up and leave Sunday.
Yeah, clowns are on Saturday. You leave Sunday morning.
Well, ain't they usually on Friday though, or Wednesday? Don't they go twice?
They usually do. So back in the day, it would be Lotus would be on one night, and then the clowns would do a set, or the the Wizard of the Hood. They did Wizard of the Hood the one night, and then 2 nights later they did their set. So this year they did the mystery old school set one night, and then they did a regular clown set the last night. So it's always somebody headlines, clowns of some sort will headline, and then it was usually Twisted, and then clowns final show for the last night.
Hell
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
It's so much. Even if you're not down, you know what I mean? There's go on YouTube. You'll find so many documentaries or so many little vlogs
dude.
of people.
You guys definitely got to look into it. You'll see what kind of fucking time it's gonna be. Pretty much. You know what I mean?
House of Mask. I don't know if you guys are hip to that dude, but he does a lot of metal masks and stuff like that. And he's got a collection of War and Slipknot and all that kind of shit, Mushroomhead and. But he was there, and he did a little pale cast with Shaggy and the Creep, and he walked around for a couple days, and he even said I'm totally out of my element. But
those guys
he
are
came
cool
back and said he had so much fucking fun. Yeah, there's so many people that are outside of the community that go and I didn't know what to expect. I heard all the horror stories, but it was the best fucking thing ever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
you guys are really upset right now that I cannot find my marijuana.
I can't thank you guys enough for having me on here, but I got a split.
Definitely, man. We're going at 2 hours, man. I think we're gonna end it off. We're gonna do send offs and shit, man. All right, Bubba, man. Let everybody know, man, what's up. If you got anything coming, man, and how to look you up. If you got any fucking links or any social media.
I'm on YouTube. All my hip hop stuff's on YouTube. I got a couple things on Spotify, Apple, all that kind of shit.
Okay.
Like I said, I've been doing the metal stuff recently. I've been jamming with a bunch of my buddies from school, and we've had a band, and we kind of reformed a little bit and getting a little more serious. And I've been practicing a lot more, so we're kind of going that route. So I put it out there. Anybody need vocals, man? Hit me up. I'm really trying to get out there. But yeah, I'm jamming with my boys right now. We're trying to get a couple singles out.
Okay. What up? How about you, Beatbox Jake? Tell them what it is, brother.
You can catch me headlining Madison Square Garden with Beyonce as direct support. Dave Grohl will be running my merch table. It's going to be great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be dope, man. No,
I heard you were touring with Jack Black. Is that true?
What's up?
I heard you were touring with Jack Black. Is that true?
No, he's touring with me.
Yes.
No, that's like when Chuck Norris in the second Expendables movie, Stallone's all like, Hey, I heard you got bit by the most deadly snake in the world. He's like, yeah, it died 2 days later. Yeah, Chuck Norris
Hey, dude,
ripping
that's
on
fucking
himself.
hilarious.
But yeah, I'm just
That's
working.
fucking funny.
I'm trying to work on a new album. I'm working on some stuff with Shattered Dreams. We're going on tour next year. Oh yeah, I was talking about open mics earlier. If you need open mics, get at me. I keep a list. Anybody will tell you. I'm serious about open mics. I go to a lot of them. Speaking of which, I'll be the featured artist at New Hudson Inn in New Hudson, Michigan tomorrow.
Is that a hotel?
6:30. Nope, it's the oldest bar in Michigan, open since 1831.
When you said inn, it made me feel like it was like sleep in or like a hotel. You know
No, it's a biker bar. But I'll be the featured artist there tomorrow night at 6:30, followed by the open mic. And
you should dress like a biker, bro. You have the biker hair too.
I'm not doing that.
Shit.
It's not my
Where got that Bobby
bandana.
look?
Hey, put a bandana around your head, bro. Where are your glasses?
Hey,
that you
put a
wear?
bandana around your fucking head like you don't already have that shit up there.
Hey, go buy a Harley Davidson shirt, dude. It'll work out.
Buy a
trust me.
Harley Davidson shirt, man. Hey, I actually got to perform at a Harley Davidson. That was dope.
In 2 weeks, I'll be at the La Quinta Inn on the second floor hallway.
I'm
Right.
gonna be you know what?
Hey, you guys can perform and get a room afterwards. Fuck it.
I don't know. Hey,
Cody, what's up, brother? Talk to him, man.
fuck me. You couldn't fuck Pamela Anderson if she was on GHB and ecstasy, you piece of shit. Fuck you, Jake.
See what I have to put up with.
It's the best, though, dude.
Give me fucking positive.
Yeah, fuck you, Shorzy. Fuck you, Jake. I wore your mom's twat as a master in the lockdown, you piece of shit.
I seen that grown man. I seen that grown man cry a couple.
I'm on the other side, Cody.
Damn, man.
Oh yeah, last night when Klepp almost killed me with his funny shit.
Wait. No,
Dude,
yeah, we get a Warrior tour coming up.
And I'm dead. I could not breathe. I was crying. I got it on video.
And
Klepp
you
got
cried.
it.
There's a video? I gotta see the video. Who's got the video?
Klepp does. Message Klepp from the Bio Killers. He will gladly send it to you.
I'm definitely gonna message him and ask him to send that shit.
Please
to
do. It's all he had to do was go,
It's the simple things in life.
Yeah, that should have just had you weak.
I got hepatitis A, B, and C in my DSC. That's Klepp. That's fucking
Damn.
Weekend Warriors, February 11th, we get to kick off in New Haven, Indiana at Carl's.
That's my
Jake will be
birthday,
there
man.
with me.
That's my birthday.
Yeah, come on out. Fucking
February 11th.
me, Jake, the Bio Killers, and some Indiana acts that night. And then, like I said, the new album drops in January. We have some pretty big news regarding podcast shit here pretty soon that we're still putting together a couple more pieces before we drop stuff.
Yeah, we're still putting
and what the fuck else? I have something else going on, but I can't even fucking remember right now. But yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah, definitely follow the Cody podcast, everyone, whoever's watching or that'll see this. And don't forget, man, everybody hit that subscribe button for me one time. Show that love. Like I said, I'm trying to build something dope here. You know what I mean? I appreciate all you guys coming, man, talking shit for a little while with me, man. I appreciate it as always. Bubba, Beatbox, Jake, Cody, I appreciate you guys, man. I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to get back in the crib. You already know work duties in the morning. Get that money back to the bag.
Not me.
I appreciate everybody watching the What the Fuck Vodcast, man. Next week, we'll be right back at it again. I hope you all been liking the fucking What the Fuck fails of the day. I've been doing that. I came up with that. So, we'll post some funny shit for you guys every day. But we'll definitely be back next Sunday. I appreciate you guys.
Love you, Jax.
Peace, brothers.
Appreciate it, big homie. Love you.
You know it.
What up?